What's up, y'all? We're TV here outside Q2 Stadium with my J. Aries. Happy early birthday. Unfortunate tonight, 0-0, but hey, it is a point. It is a point, although at Q2, fans usually like to enjoy three, of course. Some chances missed, not that many created tonight. What are your thoughts?
So, first shout out to Natalie B and her husband, Gil, who gifted me Q2 field level seats, by the way.
Nice.
First time. Tomorrow's my 50th, so for all of y'all, yes, I am an old fart.
Half a century. Congrats.
Half a century. I've seen a lot of fucking soccer in my life. And what I saw tonight wasn't great. Now, I'm not mad. I'm not mad that we got the draw, but you got to be able to win these games. Now, from my field of view, which was right on the field, I did not see a lot of the strategy as to the formations and how we were advancing. So I can't really speak to that, but it is frustrating. I mean, come on. We spent $30 million. $30 million, and you're going to tell me you're going to create, what do we have, 2 chances tonight? I don't even know how many we had.
We had 11 shots, 1 on target.
1 on target. I mean, that's not good enough. Now, it looks like to me that Nico's going to have us playing this style, The good thing about it is if we're 0-0, it can go either way. But we have to be able to score. I see a lot of takes, a lot of y'all on Discord saying, oh, we're going to score 3 tonight. Oh, Usuni brace, Guys.
I'm there.
This is what we're going to get. This is Nico ball. If you're angry about it, I mean, eventually I think they will score, but I just don't see it. We look disjointed on the mid. There's some kind of issue.
I saw it tonight.
There's some kind of issue of getting the ball progressing forward. I don't know, should Buka started tonight? I know you guys predicted that he wasn't going to start, but he's got to start. We still have a lot of things to figure out. I am not angry about the results because when we asked for Josh's head last year, we asked for better results, and we're getting them. I'm not happy about the football we're playing, right? It's boring as hell, and it can be a little bit scary at times, but we're getting the results. We're towards the top of the table. We got to score.
Points a point tonight. Points a point.
It is. I'm not angry. I wish we would have won, but it is what it is.
My G outside Q2 Stadium. Happy early birthday. Half a century. You already know. Let's get it.
Right.
What's up, y'all? We're TV here outside Q2 Stadium. 0-0 draw made. It's very cold, very windy at Q2. The boys just couldn't get it done. Usuni, Brandon Vasquez, both with chances, just couldn't get the ball to the back of the net. Your thoughts tonight?
Shit, this is my first game de la season. Shit, I guess I'm the bad luck or some shit. Algo, no sé qué pasó, pero nada. I've been keeping up though, watching at home and working and everything, pero shit, I feel like defense, we got it there. Toda la media está bien, nomás we can't finish our freaking plays, güey. Like, todos tienen la capacidad de hacer lo que quieran, las jugadas que quieran, pero no terminamos, güey, no podemos terminar. No sé, gastamos que como 20 millones, 30 millones de feria.
30.
¿Para cuánto costaban los goles de hoy? Porque no vi nada, güey. Cero, pinche cero. So, shit. We got to really consider, like, the formation or something. I know we're missing players, pero pues, we'll get there soon, slowly but surely.
My J outside Q2 Stadium. You already know. Let's get it. What's up, y'all? We're TV here outside Q2 Stadium with my J. 0-0 tonight. 0-0. Wish it could have been better for you. Visiting us all the way from the Big Apple. Thoughts tonight?
All right. I mean, it's my first home game in 2 years.
Rough.
I see the potential. It's just execution. It's execution. They're still trying to figure out chemistry-wise, I think. I don't think, like, Bukhari's head on a swivel. Guys, like, trying to figure out where he needs to be and where to get those balls in the middle. But right now, they're not gelling. But, it takes time, so.
I mean, from the last time you were here, this is a whole new team.
A whole new team, yeah. I always joke with my family. I'm like, "Where's Redes at?
Oh, hey, Redes just got called up to his national team.
Okay.
Hey, calma.
Well,
Respect.
respect.
No, but you're right. Execution. The potential is there. So hopefully these boys get it clicking here soon.
Yeah, absolutely. The first 10 minutes were pretty. We had a lot of chances. The first 10 minutes looked good.
My G outside Q2 Stadium. You already know. Let's get it. Hey, what's up, y'all? We're TV here outside Q2 Stadium with my G Primo. 0-0 draw here at Q2 tonight. It's very, very cold, very, very windy. Maybe that took the boys off a little bit. The weather does come into effect. Your thoughts tonight?
Yeah, man, it's just a little disappointing. We couldn't really crack down on Portland like we wanted to and like we hoped for. But yeah, it's pretty cold out here. I think that had an effect on the boys. I think Portland's used to the cold, so they didn't really hurt them that bad. But we just couldn't get those chances in, man. Brandon was making those runs.
Mirtu.
Mirtu, just unlucky. And I don't know, man. Well, we got the draw, we got the point. It's better than nothing. So.
Now, I got to ask you pretty much, it's looking like Austin FC is still second place right now in the Western Conference, but are you approving of the football that Austin FC has been playing?
I am. I think, as long as we're getting these points, every team is different. We got to play every team a little different. So that's understandable. But we just got to get as many points as we can. The goal is to make playoffs, and it's looking good so far.
Vancouver's coming up next, mate. They got the top spot.
Vancouver's coming up next. We can probably take an advantage there and get some more points. But like I said, as many points as we can. If we get a draw, that's fine. They are a good team. They're one for a reason. So we'll see how it goes.
Outside Q2 Stadium, you already know. Let's get it. What's up, y'all? We're Austin TV here outside Q2 Stadium. 0-0 draw here at Q2, mate. It was cold. It was windy. 11 shots, only 1 on target. Thoughts tonight?
Man, I don't know why, but every time we label it as a must-win, that was from Brandon Heinzig, our captain. We play like this.
He said it.
He said it. Even last season, right? Portland must win in order to get into playoffs. We play like this again. I don't know what it is, but it's just disappointing.
A little bit, mate. I mean, Mirtu had a chance there from Jean late in the game.
You're going to talk all that confidence. Back it up. That was a good chance. And
I agree. Mirtu, we know that Mirtu's quality. We know that he has that aura to him, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
But he has to back up everything he's been saying. Last week he said he sees everything, right? Better than Osman. He said he had better vision than Osman. Tonight, right in front of the goal, he just taps it a little too slowly for me, and I felt like he could have done better there.
I'm not going to freak out just yet, but this is something. Hopefully we get better.
It is a point, after all.
It is a point.
It is a point.
Yeah.
And I think Austin FC is still second place right now.
Is it? Okay, good. Yeah.
Now, my G outside Q2 Stadium, you already know, let's get it. ¿Qué onda, raza? Aquí estamos afuera del estadio Q2 con mi compa Caco. Mate, 0-0, ¿cómo lo viste?
Güey, 0-0, güey, pero tuvimos oportunidades ahí de meter o algo, no sé, güey. Necesitábamos más.
¿Qué me dices? Mirtu se dice que se sabe que es un crack. Falló unas hoy. ¿Cómo lo ves?
Hay que meterle, güey. Es lo único que hay que meterle porque pagaron 10 millones por ti, perro. Ey.
12.
Perdón, 12. Ay, 12, perro.
Hey,
Puta madre.
Vancouver sigue. ¿Cómo lo ves?
Hay que meterle la reta a Vancouver porque están primero, güey, pero it's us. It's our time. We gotta get there.
I feel that. My G Caco outside Q2 Stadium. You already know. Let's get it. What's up, y'all? We're Austin TV here outside Q2 Stadium. 0-0 tonight. What are your thoughts? All we got was just this fanny pack.
They were open on the left side the whole time, Beetle. Literally nothing. They don't see things. They don't open up. They don't talk to each other. I thought it was gonna be better communication. He said, what did what's his name say? He said, I told him, pick your head up.
Usuni told Bukari, pick your head up.
And what's happening? Nobody. Literally the whole night. The first half was literally Beetle just hand up. Like, bitch, they're open. What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, it's a team. It's not a personal thing. Like, okay, you're good or whatever, but like, it's a team.
Now, tonight was definitely frustrating.
It-
But big picture, are you liking what Austin FC has been giving out this season?
Better from the past years, whatever.
Because you've been around. You've been here for season after season. So at least coming around this year, they're in
I'm not
second
saying-
place.
It's better for sure.
Yeah.
But we need to like look at everybody. Like, stop being selfish. It's open everywhere. And defenders are the best. I'm gonna just say that.
They've been
I
doing
was a
well this
defender.
season.
I'm a defender. I play defense. We gonna beat that ass.
Defense has been definitely stepping up this year.
Always.
They have been the highlight for this year.
You're a defender too.
Yeah, I
Let's
am.
go. Let's go.
Shout out my G outside Q2 Stadium. You already know. Let's get it. Hey, what's up, y'all? We're Austin TV here outside Q2 Stadium with my G. 0-0, a draw at Q2 Stadium here tonight. It was very, very cold. Packed stadium. The sellout streak continues. 11 shots, 1 on target. What are your thoughts tonight?
It's boring football, I'll say defensively for sure, and it shows that we are good defensively, but the attack needs to wake up, man. I think the only goals we scored are just counterattacks. a face-off, a goal, a corner kick, and Bakari with the magic. Just seems like individual play at the moment. But I think the attack just needs to click, and hopefully it's soon because, our defense, it's a brick wall right now, but let's see how long that will last.
Now, mate, it is a point, right? It is a point at home. Austin FC does get 1 point from this match, which they continue on their journey as they try to either stay in the first 4 teams of the West or even in the Shield overall. But I got to ask you, are you happy with the football that Austin FC has been playing as of late?
Yes, most definitely. Defensively, yes. Attack needs to wake up, but we've seen moments, and we know, in a couple months, we probably could be threatening.
Vancouver's coming up next. I mean, what do you got to change?
Change? I mean, I haven't really seen Vancouver play this season. They are number 1 right now. I know their game's going on. But, hey, next week can be a battle for the number 1 spot. Let's go from there.
G, outside Q2 Stadium. You already know. Let's get it. What's up, y'all? We're TV here outside Q2 Stadium. 0-0 tonight. Thoughts on the game?
My thoughts on the game are that Danny Pereira should be playing an 8 or a 10 going forward. Every time he plays 8 or 10, we break lines. We find people in the attacking third, and we make things happen. Danny needs to go forward.
Why hasn't it been working? Why, at least in this game and also in others, we've seen a low-scoring Austin FC. But what is that missing connection for the midfield and the forwards? I mean, tonight Mirto had chances, but they just weren't falling in. 11 shots, only 1 on target. What's that missing link?
Danny Pereira playing number 8.
Okay.
I just said it a minute ago. When he goes forward and he's got the freedom to create, play the ball wide, create space, we're just a different team.
I would ask you about the defense, but it seems like they've been doing their job. What are your thoughts on them?
I think they're doing great. I think they're playing out of the back just fine. Again, I think that Sanchez should be playing as the 6.
We missed him tonight.
Yes, we did. And I was hoping that he would go in the game, because if he goes in the game, that means that Danny can go forward. And if he can go forward, then we can break lines, like I said. We need someone that has the bravery to go forward. And even when he goes forward, Wolf is a different player.
I will say that I believe that Wolf should be playing the 10.
Wolf the 10?
Wolf the 10. Wolf has been our best player. Like he's been a creative outlet, honestly. As much as I love Danny, I think the 8 suits him a little bit better. I think Wolf playing at the 10. I think Obrian needs to be playing over Bukari at the moment. Bukari just hasn't been producing. He just hasn't been producing. And I think we can look back at every single game that
That's a DP, mate.
No,
That's aware. A DP.
I'm aware. Yeah. And that's the problem. That's the missing link. We need a proper creative midfielder, right. And we need a winger that's willing to take people on. Whoever that is, let me know.
Yeah, that's what challenges are for, right? Yeah. And like I said, like he's saying, Danny and Wolf going forward, we're just different. We're a different team. We're a more attacking-minded team. We create opportunities by playing the ball wide, playing the ball back inside. We're just different. I think today we were just very defensive. We played not to lose. We played to just kind of hold it down and just, you see out there, you watch the game again, you see Danny, you see Wolf kind of like he mentioned, giving directions, telling people where to go. Orchestra,
We played not to lose. Yeah. I like that.
Exactly. I think the biggest thing is like we have gotten used to the low possession.
Low block, yeah.
Yeah, the low possession, right? Which in games like this, where we're kind of like being asked to have the possession, kind of makes it awkward, right? So that's kind of where it led to yes, we had shots, but did we actually develop them properly? Were they good shots or were they just snapshots? Where it's just like, hey, in the moment, just fucking rip it, right?
My G's outside Q2 Stadium. You already know. Let's get it. What's up, y'all? We're TV here outside Q2 Stadium. 0-0 draw here. Thoughts tonight, bro?
It was a great defensive game, especially Svatog. He had such a good game. I'm happy that he's back with the squad. Also, Heinzike, he's become a lot more of a leader. And then Uzuni too, he had a lot of good opportunities, and I feel like
the one there at the very end where Jean fed it, I feel like he could have just done a little better on that.
And Danny too.
Okay.
Yeah, that chance he had at the end. Yeah. I know. I'm just proud of the whole squad. They all matured through the season so much.
I mean, people are gonna say that Austin FC didn't play well tonight, but I gotta ask you, as a whole, are you happy with how they've been playing lately? I mean, they're still in second place right now. chances aren't falling, but big picture, do you like it?
I like the defensive a lot. I feel like we need more goals. We haven't got a lot. It's been 1-0, 2-1s. So I feel like once we can get into the groove of scoring, I think we'll be good.
I agree. My G outside Q2 Stadium, you already know. Let's get it. What's up, y'all? We're TV here outside Q2 Stadium. It's a windy night here, 0-0. Unfortunate. What are your thoughts tonight?
I think our defense is pretty good, but like we gotta get our shots more on target.
100%. I mean, there were some shots, 11 total, only one of them on target. We got to get more on that frame, right?
And getting it more wide and crosses.
Man of the match for you tonight? What do you got?
Number 10.
Number 10? Mirtu? Usuni? What'd you think tonight, bro?
I think like the passing, it could have been a little bit better. Like the headers too. The headers were not on point tonight. But the defense, the defense was doing really well. Just like the headers and the passing, I don't think it was the best tonight.
The goalkeeper Stuver saved Austin FC.
Stuver was amazing. Immaculate performance
that
tonight.
header save on the corner.
That was. I really gotta say, Stuver's quite an amazing goalie.
He's always, just coming up big for Austin FC.
Yeah, I think he's always amazing.
Yep.
My G's outside Q2 Stadium. You already know. Let's get it. What's up, y'all? We're TV here outside Q2 Stadium with my little G's. 0-0 tonight. It was cold. It was windy. The boys couldn't get it done. Thoughts tonight, brother?
I feel like we had to finish our chances. We had like so many, and today it should have been way better. And then I feel like that's it.
Would you have taken some of those chances better if they would have came to you when you were out there, like on the field?
Yes.
What would you have done? Just show the camera. Just do like a little tap in.
Yeah, like cut in and then boom, left foot top bins.
That's what they were missing. Left foot top bins.
No shooting drills.
What'd you think tonight, mate?
I just think same thing as him. We just missed a lot of chances. I think that's what happens when you just don't put your chances. 20 seconds in, missed chance. I believe like 10 minutes in, another missed chance. It's gonna come to bite you some games. It's not meant to win every single game, but I think a draw is better than a loss, and it's gonna be good to catch up to Vancouver, up to the top of the table. When I'm gonna hope that they lost. I don't know if they're playing tomorrow today, but and we just need shooting drills. I just need to see more shooting drills in training, and we just need to put them away.
Fair. What first said? That's tonight, mate.
Yeah, I feel like we got dominated on in the first half, you know what I'm saying? And the ref was kind of taking a piss there, a couple penalties that he didn't call. But we just got to finish on our chances right there, opening the box. We just got to finish them and put them away.
That's not bad. Birmingham boy, maybe. I don't know. That's tonight, bro. London boy. He's a Ute.
So I thought we weren't finishing our chances enough, and our balls, they need to be not right to the defender. When we try to play through balls, they just go straight to the defender and they intercept it. And we also need to work on not skying the ball to the stands. Making sure we finish our chances and work better next time.
I agree. My G's here outside Q2 Stadium with London boy. You already know. Let's get it. What's up, y'all? Wrestling TV here outside Q2 Stadium. 0-0 here tonight. It was windy. It was cold. The boys, unfortunately, they couldn't get the job done. There were some chances there. That's tonight.
Well, I guess the operative word is it just kind of felt weird, just like given a match between Austin and Portland, maybe that's appropriate. But, I want to start with what's the positive, and it's a huge positive, is the fact that we've only given up 3 goals in 7 matches. That's just incredible. I don't know if it's the best in MLS through 7 matches historically, but it's really good. Obviously, tonight was a match where Stuver really had to make a couple of really big saves, but the entire back line just did their job. And that also the credit for that goes to the front 6 too. The guys, if everyone's working hard, everyone's making the runs, everyone's putting in a good individual effort. The problem is in the other side of that, which is the 5 goals scored in 7 matches. I'm still giving them 10 matches to really gel, because there is a lot of new players, a new formation, new coach. But if we're not banging in goals against the Galaxy in 2 weeks, if we're not banging in goals in May, I'm going to start being really concerned that we need to at least change whatever we're doing offensively. But I'm still sticking with the positive, and that's only 2 losses through 7 matches. It sucks. I went to the Portland match in Portland, and then I went to this match, and we didn't score a goal in either match. I do think about these players probably are concerned about their salaries and how they're perceived as DPs, but they got to get over that. I mean, the individual plays you saw from Owen Wolf tonight, you saw like that crazy play on the sideline, on the touchline, and but it didn't amount to anything because the players were not in the right positions. Like a lot of times, players would get open on the wings and just nobody was home, and it reminded me of just mistakes we made in the past. And so I just really think like we got 3 games to figure it out offensively because this as good as we are defensively, we can't rely on actually having to shut teams out to get results. You just can't have that.
You got Vancouver, LA, Houston.
Yeah, like that's like like Vancouver, like they started strong, they've been slumping recently, but they're still going to be they're always a tough out for us. Galaxy are still winless in 7, which is great. I don't like them. I'm hoping, like we beat the crap out of them, like, in a couple weeks here, but that's going to rely on, Vasquez, Uzuni, Bucari. Got to figure it out, guys. Like you're all 3 together. If you guys got to be able to play together, you got to figure it out. And, eventually it's going to become very important that they do.
My G outside Q2 Stadium. You already know. Let's get it. What's up, y'all? We're TV here outside Q2 Stadium. 0-0 tonight. What are your thoughts, bro?
It's an improvement on other seasons. It's definitely a luxury to be unhappy about a draw. I mean, a frustrating game, 1 shot on target. We're paying $30 million for these guys. What are we doing? I mean, like, no real chances at all. The Uzuni one, half chance.
Brandon header.
Yeah, that too. Oh, in the first half. I mean, yeah, but frustrating game, to say the least.
Yes,
say the least.
No, very frustrating, but at least it's good to know that we have a guy like Stuver back there that can save anything that they throw at him.
They didn't have that many good chances. Let's be real, all right? It's
true, but Stuver did well.
Yes, he did what he was supposed to.
He did what he was supposed to.
He did, there's no above and beyond when they don't have any big chances, but a good 1v1 save, a few other saves. He did well.
Now, the players could come back and say, hey, we're still second place, we're still top of the table. Are you happy with the way that Austin FC has been playing the past couple of games?
Yeah, I'm never going to complain if we're up near the top, so what are we doing?
Point's a point.
It's much better than any other season. A point, as much as I hate to say it, is a point. I mean,
you could be Houston Dynamo.
Man, fuck those guys.
Mind you,
Get Josh Wolf out of here.
Outside Q2 Stadium, you already know. Let's get it. What's up, y'all? We're on TV here outside Q2 Stadium with my G Tuck. Monterrey, 0-0 tonight. It was cold. It was windy. We saw each other early. You said it was going to be a high-scoring match. It was nothing but that. Some chances missed. 11 shots, only 1 on target. What are your thoughts tonight?
Look, I'm not going to go on a fear-mongering rant like I did last time. All right, I'm not going to do that. But, I hate to say this, but we spent $30 million to play like that. You can't. If this was the away leg, we were in Portland and we just grinded out a 0-0 draw. I'd take that because it's away from home.
Acceptable.
Yeah, we don't really win in Portland. It happens. But you come at home, you have the players that are such high quality players, and you just can't click. We can't just sit back and defend and grind out draws and 1-0 wins. That's not going to work long term. Because if that's all you're doing, your back line is going to tire out. I mean, we see it with Liverpool in the Prem. Every season, I feel like they start and are they're going to win the quadruple, and then they tire out, and they only have 1 trophy left to win. That's what's going to happen here, right? Our back line is going to tire out because they're having to do all the work every single day. We don't hold the ball. We give Portland the ball and let them do whatever they want, attack as much as they want. Bro, Brendan Heinzeich's calf muscles are going to explode, dude. The amount of tackles he's having to put in, the amount of running he's having to do back and forth on the transitions. DaCosta and Anthony are some of the best dribblers in the league. They had our backline on skates. We were lucky to get Stuver had a game. He had a game drawing. I would love to be saying game winning right now, but he had a game drawing save at the end. And I'm just disappointed, dude. Our attack is not clicking. And I hate to say this, I really do, but I'm gonna talk about Drusy, and I hate to say. Listen,
Drusy, mate.
Let me explain.
Let him cook.
I hate to say this, but I have a bad feeling. We signed Vasquez, awesome, amazing, with the thought that Drusy's staying, and he's gonna be in the midfield, connecting the midfield and the backline in the attack, feeding Vasquez chances, and then he goes, and that whole shit happens. He was horrible. He wanted to leave. All of that happened. We know. I don't want him here. Let me say that. Driussi is gone. I don't want him here.
Okay.
He did the club
dirty. To your point.
He was bad. He needed to be gone.
Take us to your point.
I feel like Azuni was a panic buy because we signed Azuni, who is a striker that wants to play Brandon Vasquez his position. He hasn't played left wing in 3 years. He hasn't played 10 in 2 years. He is a out and out striker. That's where he got all of his goals in La Liga and La Liga 2. There's just a gap. There's no connection.
That national team, he's playing right wing.
Okay, that is fair, but look at the goal he scored for his national team. He moved into its striker. Like, and against England, when he was playing right wing, they lost. He didn't do anything.
It's England, mate.
It is England. He didn't do anything. And then he plays striker, and he gets his goal. So I'm just scared that this is what we're going to have to grind out for the rest of the season. And the attack's just not clicking. And it's really disappointing to play like this, especially at home, man.
You think it's going to click? Yes or no?
I think now that Leo Väisänen is gone, I think it opens an opportunity to sign an international TAM deal 10, which could be massive in connecting our midfield and attack. It could completely change.
KDB, Kevin De Bruyne, he's on the market.
No. First off, we don't have a DP spot open. He's not a TAM player.
Bring him on as TAM. Gareth Bale came in as TAM.
And he was like a really bad signing. And
he won you the MLS Cup.
He only played like 4 games.
He got the goal that got you extra time to win on the MLS Cup.
Okay, but if you look at this, the thing of the season, he got pocketed by Nick Lima.
Fair, but he got you the cup.
Okay, but listen,
I feel you.
I understand all that. But De Bruyne is washed and super injury prone, so I'm not even gonna.
I feel you. I see what you're saying with the Juicy. Austin FC could be missing a 10 to connect everybody.
That's what I'm not saying I want Driussi. I don't. I love Driussi.
You're saying this team needs a 10.
Exactly. We just need a 10. We need somebody connecting the midfield and the attack because we can't do it right now.
My IG outside Q2 Stadium. You already know. Let's get it.